morning, everybody.
Oh, it's bright. This person.
Okay. It's March 31st, and this is the beginning of the adventure. I'm on my way down to Campo, California to start the PCT. And Kathy, we are so fortunate because Kathy can take a trip down with me and she gets a vacation. So today's March 31st. It's Sunday. It's Easter. Happy Easter for everyone.
Happy Easter.
We're headed down. We're breaking our day up or our trip down into 2 days. So we're from Reno, Nevada, and so we're going to drive down to the Lancaster, Palmdale area. That's for those of you that love the PCT as much as I do, or as obsessed as I am. That's Hikertown area. So we're going to go down to Palmdale, Lancaster, stay there for the night, and we're going to camp the way that Kathy camps, which is in a hotel.
Yes.
And then we'll finish our trip down to San Diego. We get to spend a full day in San Diego together, and then she drives me over to Campo. It's about an hour and a half from San Diego. Kicks me out of the car, and I have to walk home.
Not really. You're choosing to walk home.
Okay, that's true. So super excited. This has been a long time for a lot of people that end up doing the PCT. It's an idea that becomes a thought that becomes a passion, basically, or an obsession. So that's what we're doing. And why am I talking to you today? One, to tell you that we've started, and two, Kathy and I have gotten a lot of questions about how I feel, how she feels. So we're going to use this time, about a 10 or 11 hour drive, to answer some of those questions for you guys. So we hope you enjoy, and we'll be flipping the camera around so that you guys aren't just looking at us the whole time, because it is really, this time of year, it's truly beautiful. So we'll be headed down through Bridgeport, Bishop, along that route. So you'll get to see some of these towns as it is today.
So first question, why are you attempting a through hike of the PCT?
I think that when you're a professional in a particular field, and it doesn't matter what field it is, it's a very rewarding experience, and I had a very rewarding career. But I think anybody, you collect a lot of stuff that you don't really have time to process while you're gaining your expertise in your given field. So that's a long way to say is that I retired, and I have a lot of things that, I kind of push by the wayside. You're, developing yourself as a professional. You're, in my case, married with children, and you're living all that life. You have extended family. So life just happens to you. And for me, I would actually, this might surprise people that, are friends with me but don't know me super well, like professional friends. I consider myself both an introvert and relatively shy. I, of course, overcame those things for my professional career, but a consequence of those personality traits is you really but you really do well being by yourself, and you really, it can be over sensory. You can have too much sensory input if you're constantly social. So for me, the PCT is an opportunity to reflect on myself, and I've changed so much over my entire career in the last 25 years, and I want to see where I'm going to be at the end of the trail, and what I can become as a person, because I think everybody should continue to grow. So I'm doing the PCT to put stuff that happened to me in my professional career, put that away in a healthy way, and to develop into the person that I want to be moving forward.
Are you happy with your start date?
I am absolutely pleased with my start date. I just paused because I planned to start on April 2nd, and I was hemming and hawing, and I picked April 2nd because it gave me enough time. It gave me some leeway. And also, it's a really good friend of mine's birthday, so it's really easy for me to remember because we've been friends for over 30 years. So those were kind of the two reasons that I did it. Right now, today, as we're driving down the road, I'm about to make a turn, and you're going to see the mountain. Am I second guessing the date today? A little bit, because I really feel I can walk fast enough to have started later. And with this weather, it's literally spitting snow right as I'm talking, and that's the mountain I was waiting for. So that view right there, I kind of sort of wish that I had started later in April, like maybe the 20th or so, or the last week of April. But that's in hindsight, and I'm really looking forward to getting on the trail. And hey, I get to mosey at this point, so I am in no rush. I have no plans, dates that I have to meet, or anything. As far as I'm concerned, I can walk as long or as short as I need to in any given day or week. So the very short version, now that I said all of that, yes, I'm completely happy with my start date.
Okay, so the next question is, you're not the most social guy, so why are we doing a YouTube channel?
So basically, like everything else I talk about, it starts as this little idea I want to share with Kathy, and it grows into a YouTube channel. Really, it's like when you start talking about what you want to do and some of your dreams and aspirations, in my case, the PCT, people start asking you questions, and like, man, I wish I could show that along too. So YouTube came about as a way for me to share with Kathy this trip, and then it's of course my kids, and then the extended family, and my close friends, and then my friends' friends, and it just became this big huge thing where YouTube was, and doing this video was the perfect solution to share it.
So the next question, which you kind of answered, is who is the channel for and who is your audience? So it was never about showing the world or trying to gain an audience or a client creator man. It was just about sharing with your family. And then, like you said, it became the extended family and friends, because you do have a lot of support and a lot of people who want to follow you.
Exactly. If it's just 15 people, then it's just 15 people. I'm not ever going to be any kind of an influencer. But on the other hand, this is how I learned, was by watching these YouTube videos, and I like even the smaller channels, if you will. They're not completely supporting themselves. You learn a lot from everybody, and so I do hope that someone finds my video that wants to do this PCT hike, and I'm the deciding factor. That would be the ultimate, is, even like if it's my friends and family, that's great that I can aspire or inspire to do this. If I can inspire just one person to come and do part of the trail or get out hiking, then that's great. But ultimately, yeah, it's for Kathy and the family. That's why I'm doing the channel.
Okay, and so how are you dropping videos, and how are we handling that?
Ultimately, I asked Kathy if she had any appetite to actually do the editing for me, and she's played around with it, she's thought about it, and that's what we're doing. So this has become not a gym project, but this is something we're actually doing together, and I'm really excited about it. So all the videos you've seen to this point, this video that you're going to be watching, is all edited by Kathy. So I upload it, I get the videos over to her, and then she does her editing process, and we move forward from there.
Yeah, so just to be clear, I am not a professional. I'm figuring it out and doing it. So be kind. That's all I can say.
I ask for the same leeway. Neither one of us are professionals. I will never be a personality on anything. And I don't know that Kathy's going to take on the editing career when she's done. So we hope you get something out of it. We hope you guys like it.